And welcome to Nature's Magic Live on YouTube. Today we're going to focus on showing you all of the rings that we have on sale at the moment as part of our autumn clearance collection. So this collection is a sale that we've got running all season long actually, so you can find yourself some really great deals, up to 50% off. Each piece will be marked down individually, so during the live you'll see that we've got yellow stickers with the new prices. If you want to shop any of these items directly on the website, if you're watching this as a replay, you're welcome to do so. Just to search the item code in our search bar is the easiest way to find things directly, or if you just head to the website, it's pretty clear that we have a sale on. If you just click into the autumn sale banner up the top, and that will take you directly to everything that's part of that sale collection. So we'll start with the rings today. So I also just wanted to mention I have already done another video that you can find in our YouTube live stream 2025 playlist. It was for our end of summer clearance sale, so that's when we kind of kicked off this collection. So in that one you can find all of the crystals that are along the back there. We may have added a few things since that video, and from here on in, when I do a YouTube live on the Tuesdays, we might just highlight any newly added items that have been added to this clearance collection, because we're going to keep adding to it. Every week we'll add a few new pieces, so it could be a few pieces, it could be 10 pieces or 20, but you guys will get first pick of the marked down items. So they will be also available on the website pretty much straight away. So again, you can either shop things directly on the website, all of this is online, or you can claim them during the live, totally up to you. So the crystals, all of the pendants, we have actually sold quite a few, so obviously there might be some things that were on the video that are no longer available by the time you have a look, but we do still have quite a few beautiful pieces that you can see here. They are all there. Hey, how you going? Michelle and Michelle in the background. Hello. We also have all of the earrings in that last video as well. So for this replay, I will, obviously live, you can't see the replay right now, but I will link in the description the video that I'm referring to. So if you want to have a look at any of the gorgeous pieces here, the earrings, crystals and pendants, you can do that. I did start showing the rings, but I think I'd only done size 6 and then got cut off. So pretty much going to be focusing on all of these items today. I'm happy to stay live for a couple of hours. We'll just get through all of them, and what I'm going to do is show them size by size. So we'll timestamp this video after it's ended, so that when you want to watch it as a replay, if you just want to see what's in your size, it'll make it really easy for you to navigate the video. And we're also going to have a link of this video in the actual collection on our website. So I'm just going to bring up the website on my phone to show you. So as you can see, if you just go to naturesmagic.com.au, you'll see the sale come up straight away. If you just click straight in there, you'll be able to see every single item that we have. You can see the original prices, the markdown prices, the percentage off. And if you want to filter, just like say you want to only see what we have in pendants that's on sale, you can filter by, stop trying to get rid of that, filter by jewellery products, for example. You can see we've still got 34 pendants there on sale. So if you see the results, you'll be, aren't on the table as well. So after today's live, I will actually be putting all of this section on the table back onto the shelves, but the markdown prices will remain. So just so we can make some space for our new arrivals that are coming in this weekend. So we did do another live on last Tuesday, showcasing all of this stunning Malacola, Malachite, and chrysocolla. So you can also find that replay on YouTube. We did also show the beautiful Larimer. And then this weekend, so I'm going to leave all this on the table because I think that there was only a few people that kind of got to see that live. I won't focus on it on Saturday, but it will be there if anyone wants to buy it because it's not online. And then we've also got the beautiful moss agate, lots of gorgeous rose quartz, and we're going to be adding to the table, I have new diamond jewellery, so natural diamonds. They're not like your sparkly faceted diamonds, but they're actual genuine natural diamonds. So for those of you who are Aries birthstone, birth month, we do have some diamond crystals available, and also tanzanite crystals, genuine high grade tanzanite. I think we're also showing some phosphosiderite. So there's, yeah, a bit coming up. So anyway, just thought I'd share all that with you. So absolutely, you can shop the sale online. Even during the live, you're welcome to do that, or you can claim here on YouTube just by commenting below. And for any of our new watchers, just make sure you have subscribed to our channel. That way, when you comment, we can see your name come up, and also that way you'll be notified of when we do go live, or of any replays and extra videos should pop up on your For You page, so to speak. So hi Nadine as well, welcome. Oh, there's 8 of you online. Hello everyone. Okay, so I'm actually going to start with the larger rings today. I'm actually going to utilize the website filters to help me figure out what we actually have in each size. So hopefully they've all been put in by size. And as you can see, we do have a number in each size. So we've got quite a lot in the larger sizes. So the largest is a size 11. So I'm going to start with the 11s, and then we'll work our way down. So if you want to watch this live, if you're here watching live and there is something you specifically want to see in your size, I don't have to go in order. I can start with size 8, I can start with size 10, and just as long as I show everything in each size at the one time, then it will make it easier for people watching the replay, but it doesn't have to be in order. So I'd rather prioritize the sizes that you guys want to see. So Nadine or Stacey or anyone else, if you're watching and just want to see your size since you're here, I'm happy to start with that rather than what's in each size. But I will be using this as a guide today, just to make it easy. So if I haven't heard back from anyone, then I will just start with those larger sizes first. So I'll just show them in the order from what they're showing online, just to make that really easy. So we'll start with the 11. So it looks like this is our first piece for today. And let me know in terms of, I think the lighting's pretty good actually. I've got some extra lighting set up on the side of the table, but I might just bring it in a little closer. Here we go. But yeah, I'm loving the picture quality on YouTube. You can really see things much clearer. So this is our first piece, which is Shattuckite. This piece was originally $195, so it's got 30% off. Beautiful large statement size ring. And for those of you who might be new watching us, all of our jewellery is 925 sterling silver. It's all high quality. It's all regularly tested, so it should be of the highest standard. And all of our gemstones are genuine. We do our best to reveal any treatments that we're aware of, and certainly would tell you if something was synthetic, but we rarely stock synthetics. There might be like, yeah, or if there's like highly treated stones, we'd let you know. Anyway, this one is code KRGJ389, and this is azurite chrysocolla, but it is actually Shattuckite. Shattuckite can contain azurite, chrysocolla, dioptase, malachite, a whole lot of different things, but the blue itself is often the Shattuckite. So this also has a bit of cuprite. I don't know if you can see the reds coming through here. I'll zoom in on that a little. So the red cuprite is also quite common to see in with the Shattuckite, and that brings in a beautiful feminine, grounded feminine energy, real earth connection. And the Shattuckite's also a beautiful one to connect with spiritual communication, very protective on a psychic level. So that's now $137. Now, if you want to claim a piece during the live, you're welcome to claim via the item code, so KRGJ389. Or you can just say the price and at least let me know like what it is, because sometimes I don't think there'll be many things with the same price, but just in case I show 2 things in a row with the same price. So that one, actually, also just to mention, we've got 137 on the tag here. On the website it's actually 136.50, so you might find that we've rounded things up a little onto the tags, but you would be invoiced as what's on the website. So just in case you wonder if there's a very slight discrepancy there, you'll always find that it's slightly cheaper once you get invoiced. Okay, so the next one is a Seed of Life ring. So this is just pure sterling silver. Hey Rain, how you going? Just showing the size 11 rings to start with, and then we'll just show them size by size. Doesn't have to be in order, so if you want to see your size, just pop your size in the comments and I'm happy to do that one next. So this actually is one that we have multiple options of. So I'll just show you on the website. You can choose from size 6, 8. Oh, it looks like our 11 is actually sold out. Sorry about that. So we've only got size 6 and 8 left in this little ring, which is was $69. It's actually been marked down to $49. So I have size 6 and size 8 available if anyone wants to claim one. Just let me know which size, and I don't think I actually said the code. Sorry, that one was RG342. Okay, so the next one that we have is a gorgeous Cherry Creek jasper. Now, Cherry Creek jasper is a bit of an unusual jasper. It's not one you see in jewellery very often, but I love how colourful it is. You get these stunning fiery colours along with greens and golds. And it's a very much a stone that helps us to balance our energy. So it's said to help with reduction of stress and anxiety by grounding our energy and nurturing our energy as well. And it's got a very gently balancing effect on our energy system. So we do have several other pieces on the table that are marked down in the Cherry Creek jasper. This one is code 1604. And it's 119. It was originally 170. So that is a 30% reduction. It looks like almost, I get like lava and mountains on that. It's like very volcanic looking, I reckon. So that's another size 11. We do have quite a lot of larger stone rings in size 11 and 10 even as well. So you might notice that they're more kind of statement size pieces. The next 11 I have is in pink opal. So beautiful pink opal. This is would be Peruvian pink opal. Has a simple split band, nice and flat against the hand. And pink opal's energy is a very gentle, nurturing heart energy. So beautiful to support you. It's got a very light energy. That one is now $98. Code is KRGJ1597. So pink opal was originally $140. Next that we have in 11 is another stunning statement ring. This is a bit of a rare stone called astrophyllite. Now this is the astrophyllite crystal. It's quite a beautiful metallic bronze colour. I'm just going to bring the light around on a different angle so you can really see that beautiful colour. It actually sometimes you get almost greens and golds going through, even reds as well, and that is I'm assuming in a quartz matrix. So quartz always helps to amplify the properties of a stone, and astrophyllite is a particularly powerful crystal to work with to help to direct light into the shadow aspects of the self. So quite a strong one to work with to heighten our perception and sensitivity, helps with protection and guidance as well. And it's also said to be one that also is great for releasing bad or old habits that are sort of lingering that we're wanting to release. So good one for doing some clearing work as well, and very aligning for our energy system. So this one is now 217. It's got a very simple setting, and that one is it was 310 down to 217. So 30% off that beautiful ring as well. We do have a couple of large astrophyllite rings on the table. And we do have more in our astrophyllite collection, but just not on sale at the moment. All right, so the next piece we have is a gorgeous golden tiger's eye. So tiger's eye is a beautiful crystal to work with for helping to increase our feelings of optimism and positivity, particularly helpful for the solar plexus chakra, which is our seat of positive power. That one's got the hammered band, And that one was originally $195. It's now $136.50 or $137 we probably have on the tag. Code for that is KRGJ1294. So that one is probably nice for, it could be, you know, worn as for male, female. It's a good unisex one. And we also have another tiger's eye. Actually, there's a couple of size 11 tiger's eyes. Next one is a large oval. Beautiful chatoyancy on that one. That's that gorgeous play of light on the stone. That one's got a really simple plain band. Again, a bit of a larger ring. And that's now $123. Code is KRGJ1291. Was originally $175. So quite a decent reduction. A lot of these pieces are 30% off. We do have up to 50% off pieces, but most are 30. This next one is actually 40% off, so very generous discount on this piece. A bit more unusual with the carving. Kind of reminds me of like butterfly wings or a flower, I guess, but it's a bit unusual. And that one also just has a simple split style band. And that was $175. It's now $105. So pretty big reduction on that piece. KRGJ1286. And next piece, oh my gosh, I love this piece. I've always been in love with it. This is such an unusual piece of rhodochrosite. So you can see the original stalactite formation, and right in the center you've got some golden pyrite in sort of glimmering in there. So that's not uncommon to get pyrite forming with rhodochrosite. Energetically, it gives it a little bit extra. So the rhodochrosite itself is great for balancing your inner masculine and feminine energy. So pyrite is more of a connection to the masculine energy. So you've kind of got a little more leaning to that level, that side of the spectrum, let's say. But then I love that it's kind of right in the center, and like energetically I get this beautiful feeling of expansion through the heart, but that center is really protected with that pyrite. It's got a really beautiful energy to it. So this one, I'm surprised, like this is one of those pieces I can't believe is still there, and that is also with the hammered finish, and that one was originally $290. And it's now down to $189. It's 35% off. So that is KRGJ1226. Really, really beautiful color. I love all of the bands of the different pinks in that one. Rhodochrosite's also a great one to connect with not just your balance of inner masculine and feminine, but also it's got a very playful energy. It's good for emotional clearing as well, and inner child connection. I love that aspect of the rhodochrosite. It's like a playful, fun energy. I also have, I don't think, oh, that was the only size 11 in that stone. I also have some bumblebee jasper. Now, I did put some pieces back on the shelf of bumblebee because we do have quite a few. So I'm just going to grab them back to show. So just one moment. Now, some of these pieces are quite large statement rings. So the first one that we have is this one here. Now, bumblebee jasper, it's uniquely from Indonesia. Oh, I see like a dinosaur in that one. Can you guys see that? Looks like a T-Rex. I just noticed that. This one is, oh, just a second, hang on. Michelle, can you just check the markdowns on the bumblebee? Because that's showing as... Yeah, sorry, I've just realised that on the website they've not got the correct price. So just go off what's on the tags here. So, Michelle, maybe do you want to just note down on just what I'm saying for them so you can put the... Yeah, all good. So this one is KRGJ1186. So this was originally $198. It's now $85. That's actually got... or maybe even over 50% off. So this one here, Bumblebee jasper is a great one for connection to the sacral and solar plexus chakras, and it's a very strong one to work with. All the yellow is sulfur. So sulfur is known as one of the chemicals, I guess you could say, or minerals for alchemy, and it's very well known that sulfur is one of those interesting minerals because it's a gas and it also is a solid. So it has this embedded energy of transformation and alchemy, essentially. So very powerful to work with for any type of transformation of energy, for manifestation, for clearing energy, for any, like, manipulating energy in lots of different ways. So $85, that one is KRGJ 1186, and again that was originally $198 down to $85, so very generous discount on that one. It's also, Bumblebee Jasper is also a good one for motivation, and for some reason the other ones aren't coming up. I do have another, that's a 10.5, that's why. Maybe that was the only one. I feel like this is an 11. I think this is an 11. I don't think, I'll make sure that it shows in the collection. But this is a really enormous ring. It's like a dinner plate, isn't it? So big. This should have been a pendant, I think. But anyway, if you want to really, really have a statement piece, this is definitely a statement size. Again, it's got some very interesting colours and flow of energy through it. It's quite a strong energy from this ring. Also has a hammered finish. Now, I just want to mention as well, because of the sulfur, you may find over time that your Bumblebee silver settings can blacken. That is a natural reaction from the sulfur, and it does just mean you have to polish it a little more regularly, but it will always come back to its original shine if you look after it. So this one here, I'm just going to double check. Oh no, the price is on there. The code was KRGJ1297. Originally was $175. It's now $123. I just want to double check that one as well on the website. Sorry, you guys, one tick. Because I might take a little bit more off that one as well. One sec. Yeah, so that one, we can probably take a bit more of that. I reckon we'll make that one down to 100. So that was KRGJ 1297. So it was $175, now $100. I'm just going to update that tag. And it says that one was a size 10, but I also believe that is an 11. It felt way too big to be a 10. So that's size 11. I'll just put that on the tag. Okay, so that was our 11s in Bumblebee. All right, we'll keep going. And the next one, one sec. I think that is all the 11s actually. So I'll keep going unless I've missed anything on the table. I think that was it. We'll now move on to size 10.75 and anything in the 10 range, we'll just say. One moment, I've just lost my spot of the filters. There we go. So filter ring size, let's bring in, so we'll take out the 11s, we'll 10.75, 10.5 and 10. So we'll do all those sizes together. I think there's quite a bit in this size range. So I'll start with the 10.75. I've just done it again. Sorry guys, one sec. Keep clicking the menu instead of the filters. So we've just got two in size 10.75. So they're both beautiful labradorites actually. So 10.75. So this is, I'm actually going to bring the light on a different angle. Let's just see. Oh no, that's pretty good there actually. You can see, I'm just trying to get it so that the light itself isn't, there we go, move it away. You can see all those gorgeous colours. This is in natural light. Really, really gorgeous flashy piece. So Lab is a stunning piece for protection of your energy and also for transformation and also connecting your left and right brain hemispheres to integrate your intuition and your intellect. So love that. Hey, Rachel, how are you going? Am I right in remembering that you are a size 11 or thereabouts? We've just done all the size 11s, but I'm doing 10.75 now and going down to 10. So we're showing the rings by size for the autumn clearance sale. You can find all these on our website. So on the website, I'm just filtering them by size and then showing exactly what's there. So that way, if you guys want to have a look, once the live has ended, you can easily find and come back to the video to check out what we have. So this one is now 162. It was originally 232. So that is 30% off. KRGJ 989. It says 9.75 actually, but it's I've got 10.75 on the website. I might just double check that on my ring sizer just to check that discrepancy. Oh, so actually it is a 9.75 by looks of it. We might have to just update that one online. One moment. So it's right on the tag. It's just wrong on the website for some reason. Michelle, can I just get you to look that up? It's KRGJ 989. It should be in the title. It just says 10.75, but it should be 9.75. Always good to pick these things up, isn't it? Okay, the next one we have is a stunning blue. Oh my God, I love this piece so much. And this is another piece I cannot believe is actually still available, because it's literally one of the most stunning blue rings that I think we've ever had in lab. Yes, I had to bail last week, came down with a bug. The kids gave you. Oh, how kind of them. Don't you love that? I've been fighting something off all weekend too, that little Aaron, I think, came back from daycare and I could hear in his voice. I'm like, oh no, please don't get sick. Got nursing one with a broken arm. I didn't want to have to nurse another one who was sick and then being sick at the same time. That's no fun for anyone. Anyway, KRGJ 982 for this stunner. It's now 242. It was 345. So very high quality, beautiful lab. That is a 10.75, which I'm going to double check again as well, just because sometimes, yeah, that one is definitely 10.75. And yeah, again, the blue lab, it's sometimes it's called spectralite, but then also sometimes they call spectralite the labradorite that comes specifically from Finland that shows the full spectrum of rainbow colours. So I find that quite confusing. I don't know about anyone else, but yes, sometimes if you look up spectralite, you can either find this gorgeous material or the rainbow material. So either can be called spectralite. Once school is back, it's something. Oh, I totally feel your pain there. It's really hard, isn't it? You sort of think sometimes, like, how much time can I actually have off work in a year? But yes, now there's one benefit to working for yourself, but also a challenge at the same time when you've got sick kids. All right, so next we're going down to 10.5. These are the pieces I'll be showing next. So now, again, I can see there might be... just double checking. There is a... Oh, yeah, that's the bumblebee there. Got it. Okay, no, we're good. Don't mind me. All right, I'm just going to bring the light back over to the table here. So next is the gorgeous chrysoprase. Again, this is a piece that I have always loved. This stone reminds me of beautiful green ocean, like an aerial view of it with like boulder rocks underneath. So very oceanic piece, that one. Chrysoprase, of course, is for the heart chakra. It's great for clearing energy. You've got to have, I think that one's got quite strong clearing energy for the emotions in particular, and also helps to clear the slate for new beginnings too. So that one is 148. It was originally 212. Code is KRGJ675, so 10.5 on that one. Gosh, in summer that could almost fit me, that ring. So I think if no one else claims it, maybe that might be a summer ring that I can keep. Oh, there's lots of gorgeous pieces on this table, and I'm like, you know, if worse comes to worse, I'd be quite happy to keep that one. So this says it's a 10.5. That also feels quite large. Wondering if that has been, that actually I think is closer to an 11. Actually, can I just get you to check that? Sorry. It says 10.5. Do you think that's 10.5 or 11? That is an 11, okay. Okay, this is an 11. I'm going to update this one on the website. So this is an 11, not 10.5. So another bumblebee jasper. We did show a bumblebee before that was also 11. This one does have really beautiful, strong markings. I can see a face in there too. Some interesting patterns in bumblebee. So the bumblebee, again, great one for alchemy and manifestation. Also combines, I didn't mention it before, but it's also one of the few gemstones that energetically connects to all the elements. So you've got fire, air, earth and metal, so all of those different elements are connected. And that one is KRGJ 1182 and 123, and that one actually should be, sorry, 110. It's just been put the wrong price tag on that one. So 110, it was 211. I'm just going to update that price. So 110 is the price of that ring. It's got 110 on the website, so that was my bad. Okay, so that was another 11. And then we'll move on to the rose quartz. This is a beautiful faceted rose. Also size 10.5. Hey, Romney. Hope you're enjoying your lunch. Nice to be able to watch some crystals over lunch. So if you guys want to let me know your ring size, I've just been starting at size 11. I'm working my way down in sizes, but if you would like me to show you something in your size and you've only got a short amount of time to be here, more than happy to prioritize that size. We can jump around if we need to, but I'll just be showing all the rings in each size, so that way people watching the replay can easily find what they're looking for. So beautiful rose quartz ring. This one is 200. Original price was $295, so it's just a little over 30% off, and that is KRGJ 1141. So a lot of silver in this piece. There's a bit of weight to it, and it is, I'm just going to move that light away for a minute so you can see it in natural light. It's a really pretty colour. I love faceted rose quartz. It really picks up quite a few different tones through the pink. So once again, you're welcome to purchase these direct from the website. If you're watching this as a replay, just search the item code and you can check out directly online. And I think I've mentioned this already, but if you want a little sneaky extra discount and you're one of our loyalty members, you can actually apply a discount code on top of the discount for these items. So you can get yourself definitely up to 50%, even maybe up to 60% on some things. There are a few 50% off items, so you can get yourself a pretty amazing discount. But these are pieces that need to be cleared so that we can make space for some new arrivals. So you can do us both a favour, find yourself something amazing at a great price and help me clear some space on the shelves. Any size 9 in Shattuckite. Sure, so I'll just, so I've just done 10.5. Let's have a look in size 9 next. So I'll move down to 9. We've got 12 pieces in 9. Let's have a quick look. What's in size 9? Is there Shattuckite? Let me see if there's something. 8. Would you go up to 9.5 or I'm just thinking that we do have an 8. There is a 9 there. Yes, Romney. I don't know why the 9 didn't come up, but I'll just show it to you now anyway. So this is the size 9. I'll just get a bit more light on the stone for you. One moment. That's actually a really beautiful stone. It's got the red cuprite in there. And you've got all those gorgeous chrysocolla blues and the deep azurite blues as well. And that is 123. Code KRGJ 1695. And just confirming that is a size 9. Beautiful piece, that one. So original price on that one, Romney, was, looks like it was like about $175. So there's $50 off that one. And the other Shattuckite pieces that I have here, I'll just wiggle this over. These are both size 8s, and this one is a size 11. So I've already shown the 11, but I'll be showing those soon. So can I see the 8 as well? Yep, I'll show those quickly as well. So this one has a hammered setting. And that one was KRGJ 526 for $154. Looks like that was $220 before. So we got about $70 off that one. And we also have one more beautiful 8. This one actually has a bit of a chunk of malachite in there as well. I don't know if it's easier to see that with or without the light, but yeah, beautiful deep colours in these ones. 154, code KRGJ 503. That one was originally, what was that? $220. So yeah, you've got a very generous discount off that one as well. So 3 to choose from there. I'll show them side by side. So these were the 8s and that was the 9. The 9's got more of the deep blues and red, and these are more just the gorgeous turquoisey blues with a bit of green. So if there's one that's jumping out at you, Romney, just let me know. And I get you're on a lunch break, so you can always have a look on the website, and you'll find those items all marked down directly online anyway. So you can always purchase direct online if you want to have a think on that. You can use a discount code. Yes, yep, absolutely. So if just so you guys know, I did send an email out last week, I think at the beginning of the week, with a little guide on how to redeem points and where to find your points, because I realized there's a lot of people who were still finding a few hiccups along the way, and I realized why, because there'd been a bit of a change to, I think, how you could access points, where it's kind of a bit, there's a couple of steps to it which are a bit kind of not intuitive, let's just say. So I have created a guide. I'll actually put a post up today with it on Facebook and pin it to our page so that you can find it anytime if you're having any trouble. But hopefully that does make it easier for people to utilise those points that you've all been earning and to be able to use it. I will be on Saturday, yes, Romney. So I've been posting a live schedule up to my page. We didn't work yesterday being a public holiday, but I did just do that this morning and also sent out a schedule to our live email subscribers. So just so you know, you can also have a look on our website. We have a live sales section here, which we are updating weekly, and there's a schedule on there so you can see everything that will be showing in new arrivals and what we've got on, what you can expect from each live as well. So you can always have a little look here, but we do send that out via email and pop it on our page just so that you can see what's ahead. But yeah, we'll be back to normal this weekend. Just the last 2 weekends have been a bit, didn't have anyone to look after my kids this weekend. So we've had a few lovely days together, but it's been, yeah, I've basically barely worked all week, to be honest. Hey, Nat, how you going? Shandy. I just realised that. So Shandy, we have just shown the size 11s, 10 and 7.5, 10.5, and I'm just up to doing the size 10. So good timing. If you guys want to see any other sizes, oh hi Glenda, how you going? Oh, I just realised I should share this to our page. Just a moment, 1 sec. It might pause for a second, but it'll pop us back in just a sec. 1 moment. Quickly share that to Facebook. Pause. Hopefully we're back now. I missed some of the good sizes. You had the sleeve surgery, so now size 10 and some 9s fit you. Oh, wow. Good for you. How long ago did you get that done? I know a few people that have had that done and they found it really helped, really worked for them. But, yeah, each to their own. Good on you. So let me go to the size 10s next anyway. What I was doing, I'm just going back into the sale collection, just a moment. So going to the sale, we'll filter to our ring sizes, and we are going to look at size 10. We did 10.5 already, so we'll do 10s and then we're keeping on going down the sizes. So these are the pieces that we'll be showing next. Oh, we've just added tanzanite in there. So we do have a few new arrivals to add to today's live to our autumn clearance sale, but we will also highlight those pieces in an email that'll go out later today as well. So if I don't get a chance to show them live, you can see exactly what we've just added. All right. Oh, you had your gallbladder out too. Geez, gosh, you've had a bit going on, haven't you, Shandy? I'm so sorry to hear that. That would not have been fun. It's pretty, well, I'm assuming that there was something there causing pain before that happened. So, yeah. Where are we? Sorry, I've just got myself distracted. Okay, so we'll start. I'm just going through based on what's in front of me on the website. So hopefully all the pieces of this size that are on the table do come up. So here we go. We've got a beautiful large rose quartz, beautiful raw rose quartz. I'm going to take the light away just so you can see it in more natural light. And this one here is 115, so KRGJ 1302, size 10. Originally, that one was 175, so there's 34% off that gorgeous, gorgeous ring. I do love, I think raw rose quartz for me is like my preference for how I'd prefer to wear it as opposed to cab. There's something about its rawness that I just love, but also faceted. I can't go past a good faceted rose quartz as well. We've had some really stunning pieces come in recently. Actually, we've got that over here for Saturday. We've got lots of lovely new pieces in the rose. So we'll be packing down this clearance section of the table after this live, and they'll still be all the sale prices, just the pieces will be back on the shelves. All right, so this next one is Malacola. We have got just this piece, I think, in Malacola on the table. Beautiful patterning, and it does have a slightly irregular shape. That would have just been because of the shape of the cab. It's got a hammered setting as well. And that one is quite a large statement ring too. So that one, Malacola Energy, so combining the properties of malachite, chrysocolla, I feel like it really balances both of the, I feel like malachite's got a bit more of a masculine energy and chrysocola's a bit more feminine. The protective energy of malachite supports that feminine energy of the chrysocolla, but it's very much about being in your truth and speaking from the heart, releasing old patterns, transformation, birthing and emerging, having courage, and also having strong boundaries as well. So this one is code KRGJ486 for 154, and it was originally 220, so there's 30% off that piece. Then, I'm just going to, one sec, guys. Next is the tanzanite, but I might show that in a minute when I do some new pieces. Black star dioxide is the next one in size 10 as well. So black star dioxide, we don't actually have much left. Now, unfortunately, it's not really showing the star with this particular light source that I have. I can probably use my phone camera for a sec actually to give you a better show of the star. Stars don't tend to, as you can see the difference, that star comes out when you have a single light source. Because my table light has multiple, it's like an LED light, it's not showing the star. But when you've got out in the sunlight or under a single light, you can see that star comes out. So black star dioxide, that's without the light, you don't see the star in the same way, and even with this light source it's not really showing as well. But this one here is KRGJ 1813, size 10. It's now 108. I think it was 185 before. Let me just double check that. Yeah, well, oh, sorry, 155. Was 155. So that one's got quite a generous discount as well. Properties of the black star dioxide, it's sometimes it's known as the crying stone because it is said to be a good one to help release emotions and also any sort of stuck trauma or pain within the body and within the heart. So great to work with clearing, and like once you've done that clearing work, it really helps to open up that heart space to receive and give more love and have a free-flowing energy through your system. So it is a very grounding stone. It really helps us to connect to the earth and to ground and release any of that old stuck energy that we're wanting to let go of. And if not for that purpose, it can also be a powerful shamanic journeying type stone as well. So it can really take us into the depths of ourself. So quite a powerful one to work with. Now also in size 10 we have Charlene Blend. So claiming the black star for Shandy. Thank you, Shandy. Beautiful choice on that one. It's a nice smaller size stone in that too. I think we have a couple of new black star pieces coming, I think in pendants, because I'm pretty sure I've only got maybe one other ring left at the moment. We're pretty low in that stone, but it is a less common one. Sometimes also called black star sapphire. So depending on yeah, where you are looking at information, you might see it called either one, but it is technically the black star dioxide. Okay, so Charlene Blend is the next one, another rare and unusual stone. This is actually from Poland, and Charlene Blend is a combination of sphalerite, wurtzite, pyrite, and galena. So you can see that silvery galena there. And its energy is also quite interesting, very protective, grounding, and strengthening. We've got a couple of these on the table, and these are actually some of the nicest patterned Charlene blends that I've seen, and they were quite expensive, I would say, to start with, but with a discount it certainly does help a little. So this one is also helpful for accelerating our growth and spiritual awakening and connecting in with a more spiritual consciousness. So this is now 238, and code is KRGJ1653. The original price was $340, so there's 30% off. That's nearly $100 off that piece. So 1653, KRGJ1653. Hey Darren, how you going? Welcome to our live. We're just focusing on showing the rings for our autumn clearance sale. So we're just going size by size. We started with our largest size 11s, and then we've been going down based on size. We're just up to 10s at the moment. And we are going by the website, so you can filter things by size. So another Charlene Blend teardrop is next. So this one, you can see that gorgeous galena at the bottom again. Bit more of a smaller and less chunky ring. Really nice patterning on that one. That is also the size 10 KRGJ1645. Now $98, was originally $140, so 30% off that piece. And next we have sapphire. So sapphire is also known as corundum as well. So ruby and sapphire in the same family. I'm just trying to get this light to show. There's flash on a couple. Oh, there we go. I was going to say this flashes on a couple of different angles. It's got an interesting kind of half-half look to it. So sapphire is technically any other color corundum except for the red, which is ruby. This piece here, it's actually got quite a chunky setting. So that one is KRGJ1617, and it is $172. I can see it's been marked down to a size 9 on this tag, and I would say that actually feels accurate. I don't know that we've changed it on the website yet though, so we might just need to update that one. But that one is, yeah, on sale, $172. It was originally $245. So sapphire properties are connected with wisdom, purity, and love. Also balancing and aligning our energy, and also to balance the nervous system as well. So it's a good one to wear as an ongoing piece. What's the next one? We have, oh, another sapphire. This is more of a beautiful blue sapphire. And this has got really, really nice sheen. Again, I'm just going to get the light to be on the right angle. Look at that stunning colour. It's really got the blue, and you can see all of those beautiful patterns within, which are part of the stone. That's another ring I cannot believe hasn't sold. But then again, you know, sometimes the photos don't do them justice online. It's not till you see things in a video that you can actually really appreciate the beauty of the piece. So this one is, oh, Christy Lee, hey, how you going? Wondering if Black Star, would you pair it with, oh, sorry, say a rose quartz. that is a really, really great idea. I would definitely recommend working with another supportive crystal like rose quartz. Like pink tourmaline would be another beautiful one to harmonize and to support with the like emotional support. Phosphosiderite comes to mind, and also what else do I get intuitively? I'm getting something green, but I'm not sure what it is. Maybe like I don't know why, but I just got emeralds. So maybe something like the greens and the pinks of the heart, I guess, would be your best ones. And you could also pair it with a smoky quartz if you wanted to really double down on the clearing energy and grounding as well. So this beautiful sapphire ring is 172. Code is KRGJ1615. It does say it is a 9.5 as opposed to a 10, and that one is was 245 originally, so definitely does feel a bit more like a 9.5 to me. I'll just confirm that on my the ring size. It does say maybe like a 975. It's just a bit under a 10. So next we have rhodonite, which is a beautiful color, really nice solid deep pink. It's flying out of my hands. With a little bit of the black manganese in there as well. But that's got that gorgeous, rich pink, nice and consistent gemmy colour. And larger rectangle statement size piece. This was originally 220. It's now 154, so almost 70 off that one. KRGJ 1502, 154. So rhodonite is another one that you could pair with dioptase, given it's very helpful, especially if you've just been through something a bit traumatic. It's a bit of an emotional first aid stone, very supportive to calm the system of feelings of shock and panic. And also on a more like higher spiritual level, it's also a great stone for altruism as well. Right, so now we're going to a couple of beautiful astrophyllite rings. So we showed one in size 11 before. We now have two in size 10. So this one here has a finer split band. These are all beautiful statement rings. KRGJ 1480 is 245. So astrophyllite is all about sending light into our shadow aspects, and really good one for grounding and protection, and also for expansion of your consciousness and awakening of your spiritual energy as well. This is the other beautiful size 10 astrophyllite. This one's got a chunkier silver setting, hammered band, but plain silver setting. And that one there is KRGJ 1481. And it was 225. Sorry, it's 225 now. It was 375. So quite a significant markdown on that one. It is quite a chunky piece. Not too heavy, but quite a big stone in that one. Next, we have a beautiful aquamarine in 10. Gotta love aqua for its soothing and calming and peaceful energy. I tend to wear aqua quite often. I find being a busy mum and business owner, I always need more calming energy in my life. So I've always felt quite drawn to aqua and any of those blue coloured stones that have that lovely peaceful energy about them. So this was 280. It's now down to 196. Code for this one, KRGJ 1351 and 196. But beautiful colour. It's quite a solid blue. Just bring some light around this angle as well. Yeah, really nice stone in that one. All of our rings tend to be open backed as well. And next we have a rose quartz cabochon. This is also another really beautiful rose quartz. I love that it's a little bit of a chunkier cab, because it does actually bring a lot more light and colour into the stone. So that's with light. This is just natural light. Michelle, I just bought that size 9. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Oh, if it's been purchased, then it's all yours. Thank you so much. That was a great buy, Romney. I'm assuming you've used a voucher on that too, which would have given you a really great deal. So thank you. I'll put that one aside for you. And yes, so size 10 rose quartz. So rose quartz, of course, is another one for peace, for love, for friendship. Really beautiful heart energy, very gentle. Oh, I mean, don't send yet. Sorry, I didn't read that correctly. Yes, absolutely, because we'll be having the live on Saturday. So for anyone who does happen to place orders during today's live or during the week online, just let us know, like Romney has, if you would like to hold off shipping so that we can combine your orders. We're always happy to do that. You just have to make sure you communicate to us, and we will do that. So $186 is the new price for this one. It was originally $265, so 30% off. KRGJ 1308. So really nice rose quartz color on that one. Sometimes rose quartz can be quite pale. It's also got a little rainbow in there too. Yeah, so rose quartz can be a bit pale in some stones. I do find that the deeper pinks do tend to look a lot nicer against skin tones. The next rose quartz again is a raw rose quartz this time. A bit smaller than the other large size 10. This one's got beautiful transparency and almost like a little milky veil inside. Hammered setting on that one as well. And 109 is the new price. It was 155. KRGJ 1301. And that one again, really beautiful, calming and loving energy. It is a bit of a firm 9, I'll say. I'll check that on the sizer. It does sit bang on size 9, so that is correct, but I think my hands are just a little warm today. We've had a very long run of 30 plus days here in Melbourne, so while half of, you know, or all you poor Queenslanders, I don't know if we've got any Queenslanders watching. I think Christy Lee, I know you are, but I don't know that you're where the cyclone hit. But Romney, are you around Gold Coast-ish, Brisbane area? I can't remember. But I hope everyone was okay and that, you know, everyone managed to get through that. It looked pretty hectic, to be honest. Yes, so the next one is Bloodstone. This has actually got a really beautiful half-half red and green, big statement size ring. And that one is 144. It was originally 240. KRGJ 1256. It's actually 40% off that piece. So that's got a very big saving. Okay, so moving along, now we've got some bumblebee jasper. So again, there's quite a few bumblebees here that are 50% off. So this one here is another 50% off piece, and the original price was $176. It's now $88. That one is KRGJ 1187, and it's a size 10. And I have another size 10 here, which is a freeform shape. This is actually quite a cool looking stone. We've got the deeper golds and those greys. So bumblebee again is a stone of alchemy and transformation. Very strong solar plexus energy, and particularly good for helping to harmonize different elements, boost creativity, self-esteem, clears energy blocks to manifestation, and helps with motivation and bring in more awareness of opportunities to, I guess, help us to take those actions towards the things that we want to create. So KRGJ 1185 is 106. The original price was 211. And one more in size 10. This is another extra large stone. Could have been a pendant, I reckon. Also got really interesting like movement of energy through this piece, and aesthetically kind of reminds me of like a big cloud band coming across. That one is 110, was originally 220, and KRGJ 1180. Cyclone didn't go anywhere near you. No, you were a bit further up north, but lots of flooding in surrounding areas. Yes. Yes, lots and lots of water. Someone was saying, well, we are in like a bit of a Pisces season, aren't we, with all the watery energy. And there was actually, I saw an interesting astrological reader who was looking, sharing about a couple of formations that were quite predictive of some very disruptive events to do with water. I'm like, oh, that's interesting how things play out. But anyway, at least as people did have a bit of warning about this cyclone, didn't they? So it doesn't mean that it makes it any easier for those who get pretty severely hit, though. So thinking of our lovely customers who are up north. So next is probably another piece that I just go, how is this even still here? This is a absolutely stunning trillion smoky quartz ring and an absolute statement piece. That was originally $290. It's down to $200. That is such a bargain for that. That is KRGJ 964. Smoky, of course, is a perfect one to wear when you are needing some grounding of your energy. Helps to clear your mind and helps to ground you into the earth. Also a great one for standing strong in your own power. So yeah, Smoky's really quite a good one to work with for a number of reasons. Now this one didn't come up on the sizes, but I also do have a black onyx ring here, which is another size 10. So that's KRGJ 1644 and 116. So black onyx is another one that's great for standing on your own 2 feet and helping you with your own self-mastery. Just having a quick scour if there's any other 10s that I have missed, or if we're looking pretty good at the moment. Oh no, there's a blue lace here as well. So there's a couple, I don't know if I've just missed them or if they just haven't been added. So here's another size 10, stunning blue lace agate. Sorry, Shandy, missed that 1644. 1644, the black onyx. Thank you so much. So yes, this is a beautiful blue lace. I love the setting of this one actually. It's a little bit different to some of our other style settings, and that is 170. Code is KRGJ1898. The original price was $220. So $220 down to $170. So 50 off that one. And I'm just going to add that there. So another quick look if there was any other 10s that we've missed. I think we're pretty good. Sometimes for whatever reason they don't end up. I think that was it. I think we're good. All right. So we'll keep going then. The next size will be 9.5. And let's see what we've got in 9.5. Oh, sorry, there's a 9.75. What's that one? Hang on. One moment. 9.75. Oh, I've already shown that one. That was the lab. And we'll just do size 9.5 now. All right, so in 9.5, we've got some more beautiful smoky quartz. I've actually got 3 smoky quartzes that are 9.5. We obviously ended up with quite a few in this size. Each piece is very different to the next though. So this one has the stunning checkerboard facet. I might just bring a bit more light onto these to see the gorgeous color of these stones. Just love smoky quartz for its color and energy as well. It really does help to clear the mind. One that you could wear all day, every day. KRGJ 966, 9.5 is now 151, and that was 215, so 30% off that piece. And another 9.5, this one's actually got an interesting laser style facet, so gives it quite a different look compared to some of the more traditional faceting styles. That one's quite cool. Got a slightly lighter colour too. It's under some brighter light. So interesting style facet. That's 130 and it was originally 185. So KRGJ 975. Love a good smoky. And the last one, which is a more simple classic oval facet. Again, this one says 9.5. It sort of feels a little bit more like a 9 to me. I'll double check the size. That one is 108 and KRGJ 1172. I'm just going to double check that on the size. That also says 9.5. There you go. Must just be my hands today, I think. All right. So that was all the 9.5s. Oh, sorry, my bad. There's a rose quartz as well. This is a gorgeous 9.5 in rose quartz. So beautiful faceted rose. Quite a big stone in that one. And that is KRGJ 1144. Bit of an angel number there. 170 was 248. So again, 31% off actually. There you go. So that was all the 9.5s. We'll go down to size 9. We've got 12 beautiful rings in size 9. And first up we have is a beautiful boulder opal. Now this piece, I'll get the light on it as best as I can to show off. It does actually have some really, it's hard to get the flash in the right angles without getting all the reflection. It's got quite a pretty pinky violet colour to the whole stone. And then you've got these couple of veins of really green, blue and violet throughout. So it's a bit of a different looking piece. That one just has a smaller margin of a markdown. That was 218. It's now 195. And that is code PRGJ 336 and 195 on that one. So that's one of our newer pieces to be added. Another piece we have is sodalite. Oh, that's quite a tight 9. I don't think that is a 9 actually. I'm going to double check that one. That is an 8.5. I might just show that next with the 8.5s. Blue apatite next. So if I've noticed something is a different size, after this live has ended, I will go through and make sure we've updated sizes. So if you're watching this as a replay and yeah, you're looking for that piece, it might have just been shown, or you might find it in a different section on the ring sizes. So just search by code. Can I ask what size is the small opal top left screen? Yes, that is a 6.5, Shandy. So we will have our new opal jewellery going up, I think this Friday? I think it's this Friday, yeah. So this is beautiful blue apatite. We actually don't have a lot of blue apatite in stock at the moment. Was originally $198, now $138.60 or $139 as we have on the tag. This one is a great one to work with for the throat chakra, clearing the mind, and also for inspiration, ambition, having a positive attitude. I love the blue apatite. It's a really strong one to activate the metabolism. So your thyroid gland is connected to the throat chakra, which regulates metabolism, and basically also the rate at which you process things in life, which is interesting. So if your system is a little sped up, or going too fast, then you won't always get all of the goodness out of, or the lessons out of life. And if things are being processed too slowly, we can end up with stagnation and blockages. So good one to help regulate and balance your thyroid, energetically that is. So the next one we will show, now I did have, where is it? Can't see it on the table. Let me just see if I put it on the shelf. Maybe I'm blind. Oh, here it is. It's right. It was hiding. This was invisible. It actually, I love this. This is dolomite. Kind of reminds me of sand dunes. It's got a very earthy grounding energy to it actually. Was originally $125 and that one is now only $88. So dolomite is all about balancing and centering, grounding your energy, also supportive of emotional healing and spiritual growth. So interesting one to work with. We've got a couple of pieces of dolomite. Aesthetically, they are quite pretty. So KRGJ 1686 for 88. I think we've got a couple of pendants available as well, or have we sold them? Might have sold them. I can't see it on the shelf. So next is another Charlene blend. We've got 2 more Charlene blends in size 9. So we had a couple in size 10 there as well. We do also have pendants available. I feel like that's an 8.5. That's a bit of a tight fit as a 9. So that is an 8.5. I'll show you that with 8.5s again in a minute. The other one that was a size 9, I'll double check the size. Again, I think that's an 8.5. It's just shy of size 9. I could probably make it fit. There we go. So that's the size 9 Charlene blend. It does have a slightly thicker band. So sometimes with those wider bands, you know, when we receive it, it would have said size 9, or sometimes when they say size 9, they might be a bit of a tight size 9 to fit. So sometimes we recommend going up half a size. So if you're an 8.5, if you're a 9, then you'd probably look at an 8.5 just to give it a little more wiggle room. So KRGJ 1648 is 147. And just a reminder, we do have a return policy for 7 days. I will clarify though, and we do have this in our return policy, we are not obliged to take return of sale items. So with clearance items, obviously, as it is with most businesses, once they've been sold, they're sold. However, I do have a slight flexibility around ring sizes. So if you've purchased something and it really just doesn't fit you, that's the one time that I would be willing to have a return of a sale item, but it would be as an exchange, not as a refund. So just be mindful of that. But yeah, usually returns of sale items is entirely at our discretion. So we don't normally receive returns. But everything else in the space, you've got 7 days, and we are usually very good with returns. So if it's something that is change of mind, we usually just offer an exchange, but occasionally we will offer a full refund as well. So just case by case basis usually with that. Now we're going to keep going with the sapphire next. There's a beautiful size 9 sapphire ring. I'll get the light to hit this in the right angle and you'll be able to see its beautiful colour. And it does have a little bit of a sheen, but not a lot. The lines that you can see through that are natural, so they're not cracks. Sometimes you do just get those lines through the stone. That one is 172 and it was 245, so 30% off. Code is KRGJ1618. So sapphire is a beautiful stone for wisdom, purity, and connection to the divine as well. See if there's any sheen this way. No, not so much sheen on that one, but beautiful colour. Next we'll do pink opal in size 9. So this one was originally 140 down to 98, so 30% off. And that is KRGJ 1589. Pink opal is known for its soothing, gentle energy for the heart. And yeah, we've just got that and a size 11 in the pink opal on the table. All right, I think, is that all of them? No, there's a few more. Another size 9 rose quartz. So smaller stone in this piece. Sits up a little bit, but not much. It's still relatively smooth feeling. That is KRGJ 1306 for 81. And that was originally 115. Next is Charoite. Oh, I love Charoite, size 9. This has got some beautiful colour through it. Again, I'm just going to get a bit more light. You can see it's got almost like a pinky purple on the left and some beautiful chatoyancy through there as well. I love the play of light across Charoite. So this is a great crystal to work with if you're wanting to connect the heart and the crown chakras. Is it a tight 9? I would say it's fairly firm. Like the band on it is like a medium one. Like I can, as you can see, like my hands are quite warm. It is a little firm getting off, but it fits over my knuckle fine. So it was originally 190. It's down to 133. But it's got beautiful beautiful colour and movement through that one, Christy Lee. There is also, I don't know if you can really see, but there is actually a bit of quartz, a couple of quartz windows in the middle and at the top there. That light's giving you all of the best colours of it there. So it is a stunning piece. KRGJ1246. We only have one other Charoite on the table. It's a 7 perhaps as well. Okay, so the next one is kunzite. We have a raw kunzite ring. Now this one is a beautiful setting, really snug fit. It is quite a chunky piece. Does sit up a little bit on one side, but it's quite smooth. So this is not a tight 9. I would say it's got a little wiggle room. So we've got a natural kunzite crystal in there, which sometimes with kunzite you can see depending on the angle it looks paler or a little bit more pink. So kunzite is a beautiful heart chakra crystal, especially for soothing the emotions and balancing the emotions. So claim for Christy Lee for the beautiful Charoite. Great claim on that one. Such a good price for that piece too. Thank you, Christy Lee. Christy Lee, did you want to keep an open basket for the weekend, and Shandy as well? Now, if you guys want to, like obviously if you can pay for things as soon as you get the invoice, that would be appreciated. But if you want to keep it open until Saturday, that's fine, as long as you're able to make payment like relatively soon after the weekend. We just want to make sure that baskets aren't kind of being held open for like a couple of weeks at a time, because cash flow wise, that's not really great for us. So we appreciate prompt payment as much as possible, but we do understand sometimes you need to align pay cycles and things like that. But yeah, if you guys can just let us know if you do intend on keeping your basket open, that would just be great to know. All right, so that was the size 9s. Again, I'm just going to have a quick squiz to make sure I've got all of the 9s, or that I've shown all the 9s. I think we have... Oh, actually, here's another one. No, that's an 8. Okay. I think that was all of them. Cool. All right. I will keep going then. The next size we are going to do is, I've got one size 8.5. So we'll do that one next, which is citrine. Citrine. Oh, actually, there'll be a couple more, because there was a couple that I said were 9 but fit as 8.5. So we've got a couple to add here. So citrine. Now this one, interestingly, I can fit as a 9 quite comfortably. So I'll have to double check the sizer, but that fits like a 9. That is 1116, and 109 was 155. So this is a natural citrine ring, not a lemon quartz. You can see the colour of it is quite a pretty golden colour. So just to confirm, that is probably closer to a 9 than an 8.5. It does sort of look like 8.5 on there, but I can guarantee if it was only 8.5, I wouldn't be able to fit it on that finger. So we might just relabel that as a 9. Okay, so now these two I definitely felt were, now this is what I mean. So this was a 9. I cannot fit that over my knuckle. That thicker band definitely is more of an 8.5. And even on the size, you can see that is quite clearly an 8.5. So I'm just going to pop the different new sizes on these. Yes, this is natural citrine. You can see, I'll try and get some, well, actually you can see the white behind, just here. So you can see there's like a little bit of like different colours in there. That's quite, and almost, you can almost see the phantom. It's really hard to show it with things behind. But that is natural citrine, yes. Natural citrine does tend to be a little more pale, but see how you've got that beautiful gold as opposed to yellow. Like here's a lemon quartz, just to show it side by side. You can see the real lemon and then the golden of the citrine. So yes, that is definitely citrine, not heat treated. Often heat treated citrine is a much darker colour, and if it's heat treated citrine, it's like more of a deep gold, I would say. Okay, so the sodalite was definitely an 8.5. So KRGJ 937 is 123. Let me just go back a step. I'll just pop this back into my, I just want to check something, bring the listing up. So this one, yes, so this is 30% off. Original price was $176. So sodalite is a great one to work with if you're wanting to work on bringing through a new vision or a new beginning for yourself. It's a stone of truth, spiritual truth, idealism, creativity, self-expression, connection to your intuition, and also like psychic communication as well. So when you get this beautiful orange in there, I do feel like it enhances those energies of creativity, which connects with your sacral chakra. So that one obviously has a thicker band, which does mean that you know, for the fact that it is a slightly smaller size than it said, I would say like 8 to 8.5 could fit that. What was the price? Sorry, Romney, we'll go back a step. That was 109. It was originally 155, I think it was. So code was KRGJ1116, if you want to have a look at that one. The other one that was feeling like an 8.5, which again, this is 8.5, is the Charlene blend. So the Charlene blend I've shown a few of so far. Combines the galena, wurtzite, pyrite, and sphalerite from Poland. This is KRGJ1652 for 196. It would have been, I think, 280. I can see underneath there. So that's quite an interesting looking piece. There is actually a pendant that goes really nicely with that one. The pendant is KPGJ2196 and is 245. So that would make a pretty stunning sphalerite set. It's the only sphalerite pendant that we have on the table there. Cool. So we'll keep going with more size 8s next. Size 8. So we've got another 20 odd pieces in size 8. All right, so next we have a beautiful carnelian. This is such a stunning colour. So this was a little bit more expensive, I think, just because it is a natural high-grade carnelian that has not been heat treated. And this is also got a little more silver on it as well. Would you be able to source me a smoky citrine in a 6.5? I could certainly look into it for you. I'll be honest, Romney, every time I've seen my supplier recently, I have checked about smoky citrine for you. But I can certainly put that down in my book. Just a second. And I can make an inquiry for you. Do you maybe do you want to send me a private message just on Messenger or something? Let me know if you have a preference for shape and setting, like if you just want something very simple or more detailed. If you've got anything in mind, or if you're quite open to whatever, then that's also okay. But just those details we can work out privately. So smoky citrine, size 6 ring. Got it. All right, it's in the book. All right, so this carnelian is KRGJ2318, and it's now 115. It was 165. Color of that is really quite stunning. So carnelian is probably one of the more protective ones, and particularly like protective of your energy. It's very revitalizing, helps you to have more vitality, and also to connect with your creativity as well. I find it's a really good one for if you're having a bit of a low energy day, and yeah, one that it's good to wear ongoing as well. Some crystals I find work better like over time. So if you keep wearing the same thing for a little while and you work with the one stone over a period of days or even weeks, that can really be quite beneficial as opposed to changing things every day. But it really depends on you and what you're wanting to work with yourself and with crystals. But yeah, personally, I find if you're really kind of focusing on shifting something in particular or wanting to call in something in particular, wearing particular crystals ongoing is definitely a good way to do that. So the next one, don't know what I'm trying to put on this hand. We've shifted to this hand of my size 8 now. This is amazonite. So we don't have many amazonite pieces on the table. This is one that we just recently added. So KRGJ2103, beautiful big chunkier setting on that one. It's now 115. It was 165. But amazonite has beautiful properties of connecting the heart and the throat chakras, so communication from the heart, emotional balance, great for bringing in harmony, love, joy, strength and courage, and great for asserting your boundaries. I love it for that. It's got a really strong protective, emotionally protective energy, amazonite. Next up, we have the 2 size 8 Shattuckite rings. So I know I briefly showed these before to Romney, but I'll just quickly show them again. So first size 8 in Shattuckite here. This is 154, and it was originally 220. So it's 30% off. So Shattuckite is all about self-responsibility and connecting to our heart and our throat and our third eye chakra. So connecting our spiritual level self with our guides, and also very, very protective as well on that level. Need a massive wall of amazonite, need to learn to put up better boundaries. Well, maybe not the literal boundaries, maybe not like a rock wall, but you know, the energetic one, you don't need so much amazonite, just one piece will do. KRGJ 526 size 8, 154. Do you know what else is good for boundaries as well? Is malachite. Malachite is a great one for particularly protecting your heart. So if it's emotional boundaries, malachite is a good go-to for that. And even the malacola, because you've got that chrysocolla, which is a stone of courage, and that can help to support that ability, or our ability to assert our boundaries and to really kind of protect us emotionally. So this one is another Shattuckite for 154, KRGJ 503. A little bit of malachite in there too. It's also to help with connecting to our truth and communication from our heart. So it's about standing in integrity, which is by like integrity word, and standing up for what we believe in and what we feel is true. So yeah, good to be in our integrity. Also we have at the moment, one sec, I'll just realise it. There we go. All right, so I've done those ones. So we'll do garnet next. I've got a couple of garnet pieces, but not much garnet on the table at the moment. This is a star garnet. So actually, I'll just get my torch on again so you can see the star from a single light source. It's a bit hard to see it with just the normal light. So you can see it's got that cross-like asterism, sorry. So you can't see it when there is no single light source. So this light source doesn't really show the star, but I'll just show it on anyway. So little size 8 there. That is KRGJ 1833 and only $77 now. So that was originally 110, KRGJ 1833. Next we have a moonstone, beautiful moonstone, this one. We've got so much gorgeous moonstone. Don't be surprised if you see some nice moonstone popping into this section soon, because we might need to make some space on that shelf. So this is $95. It was originally $135, and KRGJ 1783. So moonstone is a beautiful one for connecting with the feminine, cycles, anything to do with that beautiful yin energy. Really brings awareness to our own inner cycles and nature's cycles as well. I'm just going to take that light source away for a sec so that we can see it just in natural light. It's got a bit more of an even, like quite a beautiful blue glow. It's also good for emotional balance and protection for both mothers and their children, but particularly for pregnant women. So this is 95 and KRGJ 1783. So 30% off that piece. It was 135. Next we have black coral. So black coral is an interesting one. It's got a very deep energy, I think is the word I would use. It helps us to kind of go within our inner structures, and coral is very much connected to our bones. So I think of like the structures of our body, the structures of our belief systems, all that sort of thing can really help us to, you know, if we're wanting to do some deeper change, it can be really interesting to work with. It's also very protective and grounding, can help to absorb negative energy and enhance our stability. So it does promote transformation, amplifies our resilience and adaptability. So this is 77 and KRGJ 1, I think that's 1734. And that was originally 110. It's got, almost looks a bit like snake skin. It's got a really cool look to it, which I guess is also a good one for connecting with that transformative energy too. So I don't think there's too many more in size 8, couple more. Next is a malacola, which, to be honest, this one is probably more malachite than malacola. I don't see much of the chrysocolla in this one. So that one does have some beautiful patterning and a bit of a chunkier double J style setting. That's 154 and KRGJ 1702. So like we were saying before with malachite, it is very psychically protective. It's emotionally healing and also very helpful for releasing old patterns and for helping us with birthing and emerging into a more aligned version of ourselves, into our most, what should we say, like, yeah, stripping away those old layers. So that one is 154. Next is, oh, this is bastite, so sometimes called dragon blood jasper, or bastite is, trying to remember now, is it epidote, and starts with a P. I can never remember what it's called, but anyway, there's 2 different materials within this stone, and it is connected to the energies of strength, courage, emotional healing, compassion and forgiveness, self-reflection, spiritual growth and self-healing, inner wisdom. This one is 123 and KRGJ 1684. So all of that beautiful red connects with base chakra as well. So good for enhancing vitality and balance. Great one for manifestation as well. So that has the hammered setting. Fits quite snugly as an 8. So it's the only piece we have on the table of that. I don't think we've actually got much dragon's blood left at all, actually. What's next? Next we have the lovely black onyx. So black onyx is another one that we've just added. Black onyx is a stone of self-mastery, so great one to work with if you're wanting to really connect quite deeply to yourself and standing within your own energy. It's also highly protective. So 123, code KRGJ1641 was 175, so quite a decent discount on that one. We also have a couple of Cherry Creek Jasper in size 8. Both look very different. So Cherry Creek Jasper, this one's very fiery looking, isn't it? Yes, that's the one. I can never say it. Piedmontite, part of the bastite. Thank you. Yes. That's the one. I knew it started with a P. Couldn't remember it because I can never say it. So, you know, I appreciate that. Thank you. KRGJ1606. This is the Cherry Creek size 8. I get a really strong energy of like shifting energy of this one. Like it really wants to kind of help with like fire energy, transformation, creativity, maybe clearing away that which is no longer serving us. 119 is the new price. 1606 is the code. And that was originally 170, so there's 30% off. I also have another Cherry Creek, which does look quite different. This one got more greens in it. It's got a bit more of a calmer energy than the other one. And this is 165, was 235. Code KRGJ1607. 165. Whoops. Fly out of my hand. There we go. So that's the other Cherry Creek. And another Jasper is Malagano Jasper. This also has there's a large statement pendant, which I feel like would look great with this piece. I actually really like that ring. It's got such interesting, it looks like a little road, little tiny trees lining the road. You can see the dendritic patterns in there if you look really closely. And Malagano Jasper is all about connection and perception of our patterns, recognizing our patterns and then having the flexibility to shift them and to shift our mindset. So it can be good to help move through blocks and to ground us and to nurture our energy. So this one is KRGJ1564 for 144, and that was 205. So 30% off. Ooh. So the pendant that would look really great with that is this lovely big statement piece. So the code on that one is 154. Code is KPGJ2136. So if I feel that there are pieces that are good as a set together, I'm always happy to share that. It's always easier to find sets when you can actually see them physically next to each other. Okay, so the next one is another aquamarine. Beautiful blue, solid blue aqua, of course, for peace and calm, courage in our communication. Gotta love aqua for all of its beautiful energy. KRGJ1355. It's a bit hard to read that, but it is 1355. Was 180, it's now 126. So that's got the hammered setting. So 30% off that piece. And next is Crazy Lace Agate. It's a bit of an unusual looking piece of crazy lace. You can see it's got some interesting bands. It kind of looks like E.T. Oh my gosh, you can't unsee things, can you, once you've seen them? Oh, that's hilarious. There you go. Just like notice that as soon as we turn it around. KRGJ1314 does have crazy eyes, doesn't it? It's got a bit of a sense of humour, that piece. Size 8 is $98. Funnily enough, Crazy Lace Agate is said to help with opening up the flow of things and opening us up to joy and laughter, as well as having mental agility. It helps with decision making and can also help to stimulate new ideas. So definitely can feel the creativity coming from that piece. Next one is Tiger's Eye, carved Tiger's Eye. So this one also has beautiful carved pattern on it, and size 8. Was originally $120. This one is now $84. Code is KRGJ1284. Next up is a raw prehnite. So raw prehnite, you can see it's got its natural crystal structure on its front face. And prehnite has such a soothing, beautiful energy. I'm actually wearing prehnite today. I'll just quickly flash my pendant. That's what I'm wearing today. I love prehnite. It's just got such a, yeah, calming, soothing, and links us with our intuition. It helps to link the heart and our solar plexus chakras. So it helps to connect the divine mind with our own mind, and also helps to connect with Archangel Raphael, which is the healing angel, whose color is green. So often if we're working with Archangel Raphael, we might imagine the area that we need to send healing to. We've got this beautiful cooling green energy moving through that area. So beautiful one to connect with that energy. And also it's a great one to work with for remembering your dreams, and also having like, not lucid dreams, but like dreams where you have like premonitions, like whatever they're called. KRGJ1266 is 104, and originally that was 160, so that's 35% off. And we're going to the next page of size 8s. Okay, a few more to go. So garnet, raw garnet next. I had a few nice raw crystal rings in a row here. This has beautiful color. I'm going to try and get this on a better angle so that you can see beautiful rich color of this garnet. So I'm going to shine it from behind. There you go, look at that. So beautiful and rich. So garnet is the birthstone of January, and it is a stone of success, and also to connect the base and the heart chakras. So it's a stone of love and passion, and helps us to really balance our emotions. It brings a grounding energy to our heart, and it's a very strong spiritually protective stone as well. So great for our strength, for willpower, for the energy of commitment and success. So 104. That was originally 148. Code is PRGJ127. Excuse me. And I don't think we've got much in the way of raw garnet left at the moment. Next is a beautiful sunstone. We recently actually rephotographed this piece because unfortunately it just was not showing. It's beautiful. It's got so much sheen to it, and you just couldn't see it online. So this has only been recently redone to show its beauty, because it is actually quite a sparkly piece. So sunstone is a great one for success and for abundance, connecting with financial prosperity, joy, vitality. It's a really beautiful one to wear if you're just needing a bit of a pick-me-up, and also helps to alleviate stress. So this is 123. Code is KRGJ196. It's got a simple setting, and that line through it is not a crack. It is just part of the natural stone, and it does have lots and lots of beautiful flash and sparkle. I'll even zoom in on that a little so you can see the colours. You can see like bits of gold and green, blue, pinks, lots of different colours in there. Okay, I think we've just got one more piece in, gorgeous amethyst. Now, the colour of this amethyst does not show in the picture online as well as it does in video. It is a very, very deep colour. I'll put a bit of light behind it to show you the richness of this piece. It almost has, a bit of like violet blue Really beautiful piece of amethyst, but yeah, really hard to show this one in the pictures that are online. It does come across as a little on the dark side, but it's actually not as dark as the pictures. So when you've got this piece on, you can still see the beautiful rich color. There is just a little bit of a inner inclusion there, so that's just part of the stone. Has the hammered setting, and this was $160. It's now $112. So KRGJ 648, size 8 is 112. Amethyst, of course, is one of our best crystals for spiritual protection, for helping to calm the nervous system and the brain. It's also great for brain integration, also for helping to bring calming energy to our whole body, mind, spirit, helps with sleep, meditation, and also a good one to connect with if you're doing some nice dream work as well. So that was the last of the size 8. So I'll just quickly do a scan, make sure I haven't missed anything. Occasionally it seems like there's been a couple of pieces that didn't make it into the sizes. So but I think we're good. I think that is it. So we'll move to the 7.5s next. And we are getting through these beautiful rings. And then once I've finished the rings, there's only probably about another 10 pieces to go all up. So once I finish the rings, I will move on to the new arrivals. We've got the, yep, cool. So I'll do those after. Just got a few more to go. So I have a feeling that I might, when I did the last video, I did start with size 6. I may have got to size 7, but I'll just go through them all in this video just to keep it all easy for people to find things. So we're starting with Bumblebee Jasper. This is the smaller size bumblebee that we have. It was $198. It's now $99. And this is a size 7.5. So it does, you can just see there's like a little indent in there. That is part of the natural stone. It's just been polished over, so it's not a chip. It isn't uncommon for bumblebee to have a few of those little dips and grooves in them. So that is $99. Code is KRGJ1190. And again, bumblebee is a great one for alchemy and transformation of energy, creativity, clearing blocks to manifestation, transformation of energy. So quite a big discount of 50% on the bumblebee. We also have, what's next? Hang on. Malachite. So this little one is a size 7.5, but I feel always like this is like a size 7. This fits quite comfortably, being a wider band, beautiful filigree style setting there. And that little malachite is now $77. It was $118, so it's got 35% off. And sorry, the code is KRGJ339. So beautiful stone. We do have this design also in a smaller size, size 6, which is like a 5.5. And I also have it in Larimer. So there's a couple of this design available. Also, another pretty one is, which has some interesting silver work, is in faceted moonstone. I'll show you this from both angles so you can see that beautiful coloured stone. I'm actually going to just take the light away so you can see it just in natural light. So it doesn't have a huge flash. It's a bit more subtle, but it's a very pretty transparent stone. And when you get the right angle and the sunshine hitting it, it does look really beautiful. So that was $148. It's now $104. Code is KRGJ536. And that is a 7.5. It's quite a beautiful band on that one, isn't it? You've got all of this little leaf detail on it. It really does look beautiful, doesn't it? I'm so surprised this one hasn't sold, to be honest. I really love that setting. I just think it's got quite an unusual look to it. And kind of nice to have, like, I just like having that bit of extra silver work around the stone as well. Next we have rhodochrosite. Now this is a very gemmy rhodochrosite. So again, I'm just going to show some light behind the stone so you can see the transparency. It's like, I always call this the Turkish Delight type of rhodochrosite, because it really looks like that beautiful consistency of, it reminds me of Turkish Delight. And this is probably the more gem variety of rhodochrosite as well. So it's actually a higher quality piece, and it's a beautiful color, really rich rose pink. That one is 112. It was originally 160. KRGJ 461. So it's got some really nice internal rainbows in that one. So rhodochrosite, again, a great one for connecting with inner child energy, with love, balance. It balances our yin and yang, or our inner masculine and inner feminine. Connects with unconditional love and compassion. So beautiful heart energy, very nurturing, and helps us to work through, if we're facing a few challenging emotions. It's a nice one to help sit with and provide some gentle support energetically. So that is the rhodochrosite. We also have rhodonite. So rhodonite is quite a different heart energy. So rhodonite is more about being able to calm the heart. So in Chinese medicine, they talk about we've got 5 different spirits. Like each organ has its own, or each element rather has its own spirit, and the spirit of the heart is called the Shen. It always makes me think of like helping to calm the Shen, or calming the heart. So when we have shock or trauma, the Shen gets disrupted, and like you get that feeling of almost leaving your body and being a bit dissociated. And I feel like it's a great crystal to help ground you back to your body. So you get the bit of the black in the rhodonite, helps to draw your spirit back into the heart and into the body. So this one is 105, was 149, KRGJ 696, and also known as an emotional first aid stone. So great for the balancing of the heart, also for compassion and for transmuting hurtful emotions for the heart, like anger, or even like helping with grief and any of those sort of more challenging emotions. But especially for any sort of wounds of the heart, rhodonite is very, very energetically supportive. So I think that is the last of the 7.5s. Just one moment. I feel like that's 7. Okay, so we're moving to the 7s next. And I've only got about 10 items to go. So just let that load. There we go. So in size 7, we have a beautiful tourmaline in quartz. It's very clear, and it's got a really beautiful triple band style setting. So this style setting works really well for a larger piece, in that, especially like as a summer ring, you don't have like lots of silver, like chunky silver against your skin, a bit more breathing room. But yeah, it's a really comfortable style of ring to wear. That is now $88, and it was originally $125. So KRGJ 1864 has 30% off. So tourmaline quartz is one of our most protective gemstones, and all of that beautiful quartz brings clarity and balance. Tourmaline brings grounding as well. Hi, Michelle. Size 6 rhodonite. I can't see anything beyond that. Maybe I'm wondering if you're wanting to post a code there. I'll just keep going for now, Stacey, and then once I can see what you're after. Oh, do we still have that Larimer little... Okay, I'll do that in a minute. Sorry, Michelle. Also in the smaller sizes, we have the Seed of Life ring. Now this one is $49 down from $69. We have this in size 6, which, to be honest, I think they fit a little smaller than what they say. So I've got this on a size 5 finger. It's a little bit bigger than 5, so maybe 5.5, but it feels a little bit tight as a 6. So just be mindful of that the sizings are maybe half a size off. there's about 30% off that one. Oh, good, perfect, thank you. Okay, so next we have Larimer in what is like a Eye of Horus design. It's got a little blue topaz as the little teardrop, and it's got 4 silver bands. So it's got a lovely piece of Larimer in there for calming energy, and that is 140. Was originally about 200 and something. So KRGJ 1780, size 7. It's quite an interesting looking ring for a different design. Was 200, so $60 off that one. Then we had also Cherry Creek Jasper again, so size 7. Was 220, now 154. KRGJ 1601. So Cherry Creek Jasper, as I mentioned earlier, great for balancing your energy and also very nurturing. So with the reds connecting to the base, yellow to the solar plexus, and green to the heart chakra, it does have quite a balancing and aligning energy, helps to calm and clear stress and anxiety, and transforms our energy so that we're feeling more grounded and nurtured. So Stace, I can't see beyond Hi Michelle's size 6 rhodonite. So when I've finished showing these size 7s, up to 7s, I will go and have a look at what size 6 in rhodonite for you. So next we have an aquamarine size 7. Love this raw aqua. Such a beautiful colour. And that one's got the hammered setting as well. Aqua, of course, having a beautiful calming energy. That's 104. Code KRGJ 1362. I've just noticed the time, so it's just 2 o'clock now. So I've done well with my 2-hour live. I wasn't sure if I'd get through it all in 2 hours, but we're pretty close, I'd say. Okay, so we've got Charoite next in size 7. There's a lot of rings on the table, so I think I've done quite well to get through them all, to be honest. Now, this feels like it might be a little bigger than a 7. I think maybe is that like a 7.5 even. It's not quite fitting on that finger. I'll double check on the ring size, but yeah, it feels like there might be a bit of wiggle room on that one. Beautiful charoite though. That's got some lovely colour and play of light. And that little streak on the right side there is just part of the stone. Sometimes you do get a bit of orange and black and even quartz running through charoite, and it's a great one to help transform fear into love and to connect the heart and the crown chakras. So KRGJ 1250 is 119, was originally 170. We'll just double check the size of that one. It does say 7, so might be just a whisker bigger than a 7. Just felt like it had a bit more movement than some other 7s do. Oops. Okay, so next is another moonstone in size 7. This one has got beautiful flash and colour. Show it from both angles. I might move the light a little to show that stone a little better as well. There we go. It's got a really nice streak of gold and green and blue topaz around the outside as well. So this one does have a beautiful energy. Actually, blue topaz and Larimer look so lovely together. So that one was originally 194. It's now 136. Code is KRGJ 959. So if you like something that's a little bit unique looking, that's definitely got its own unique style. And I think that is all the size 7s. I'm just double checking again on the table that I've missed anything. I've shown all those, shown all that. Nearly shown everything, you guys. I think we've just got those 6.5s and 6s to go. Excuse me. Oh, my phone's doing something weird. Not quite at the Mercury retrograde yet, but look at this. I'm trying to select, deselect, deselect, and then it keeps reselecting. There we go. It's having a minute. All right, so in 7.5, sorry, 7.5, 6.5, we have the opal and bronze sheen obsidian. So the bronze gold sheen I have right here, we've actually just rephotographed that one as well because you couldn't see the sheen on it before, but it does actually have a beautiful golden bronze sheen, very protective for the solar plexus chakra and helps with protecting our solar plexus actually from other people's negativity or criticism or judgment. And that is now $84. KRGJ 1677 was originally $120, so that's got 30% off. It's got beautiful golden flash. And the little opal, so this is a solid little opal from Lightning Ridge. Now we have just marked it down because it does have just a teeny tiny little, what looks like a nick in the silverwork, just a little manufacturing flaw there. So we've just discounted that a little. That is now $140 and it is PRGJ 338 and it was $155. So otherwise it's nothing. That stone is absolutely gorgeous. Got all the colours flashing through there. So solid Australian opal for $140. That's 6.5. And we'll go down to the final rings in size 6. Got 5 size 6s available. Let's see. Oh, actually that one has sold. Okay, so we've only got a couple left. 1677. 1677. One 677. Is that one that is on the table? I'll have to have a look. I'll just finish showing these pieces. Oops, sorry. And then I'll look it up and find it. That's not a problem. So this says size 6. I think this is like a 5.5, to be honest. Code 340. Oh, that one. Sorry. I got it. I thought it was the rhodonite one. Got it. Thank you, Stacey. Got it. Thank you. Okay, so this little malachite is like a pinky ring for me, but to be honest, this style band feels really comfy as a pinky ring. So malachite there for protection and protects the heart on all levels, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. So 340 is now 77. It was 118, so that's 35% off. We also have Larimer. Also, it says size 6. Oh, that's also probably just like I would say 5.5. It's a little on the smaller side. And that is now 81. Code 243. Beautiful stone in that one. I don't know if you can see it so well in that light, but it does have really nice patterns and colour. And one last Larimer. I think then I have shown everything. I think there might be a couple I can see on the table that I haven't shown, so I'll just quickly do those. Another beautiful Larimer. It is a size 6. And this little Larimer is now 116. It was originally 165. So SSGJ32 is the code. Again, just putting a bit of extra light on that stone. You can see you got a beautiful play of light in that like paler part where it kind of goes from really pale to slightly darker. So that is the beautiful Larimer, stone of peace and tranquility. We do have so much beautiful Larimer on our website, and we did just show you some new Larimer last week. So you can always access these replays in our live sale 2025 playlist, which yeah, we can pop a link in the description of this after the live ends, so you can always go back and have a look. So I'm just going to quickly show, there's a couple more pieces I noticed didn't actually get shown. So there's a size 7 amethyst here, beautiful marquee shaped amethyst. Again, that's really got some lovely deep colour. And that piece is code KRGJ1338. It's only $58. That's a bargain. $58. I don't know what it was before. Maybe, looks like it would have been like 80 something before. So that was size 7. What else haven't I shown? I think that's pretty much it, you guys, for those ones. So what I might do is grab the tray of the things that we're about to, or we have just added as new arrivals. And you guys will get first pick. So they're mainly earrings. I just have one ring. Oh, hang on a sec. Sorry guys, I've got a tray of earrings I'm trying not to knock over here. Sorry. They are mainly earrings. Okay. I'm just going to move this over for a sec. So as I said, with this clearance sale, we are going to be adding things weekly. So whether we add just a few items or many items, just depends on the week and what we feel like adding. So this week we've got a lot of similar earrings. I'll show them all in just a sec once I've actually set them up. Okay, and I've got one tanzanite ring. So someone who's here on the live might just be lucky enough to get a good discount on a tanzanite. One sec, here we go. All right, now we're back to business. So the tanzanite ring is actually quite a large size tanzanite. I'm going to try and get some light behind that one so you can see it does have some beautiful transparency through some of it, and it's also a little more opaque. So this sort of tanzanite is a heat treated form of tanzanite. Most tanzanite is heat treated. It's very uncommon to get natural tanzanite with really good colour unless you pay a small fortune. So, but this is a beautiful larger tanzanite with good colour and clarity. It's got quite a chunky silver setting as well. So this one is on our website, which will be in clearance now. Size 10, so KRGJ 2005 is now $477. It was $530, so that's $50 off that beautiful size 10 tanzanite ring. And I'm just going to quickly mention, so tanzanite is one of those gems that only can be found in one